This video illustrates how to assemble the OvoControl tripod automatic feeder kit. The first step is to unpack all the parts and lay them out on a table or workbench. The two large plastic pieces are the bottom and top of the feeder bin. Also included in the box is a motor controller unit, which has a hardware package on top, a solar panel, 6-volt rechargeable battery, 3 metal receivers, 3 stainless feeder feet, together with 3 bolts to attach them, and finally 3 leg extensions. To make this video a little shorter, I already attached 2 of the feet to the leg extensions. You can do all this in a different order, but I like to start by attaching the feet to the leg extensions. Simply align the threaded hole in the foot with the hole in the leg extension. Snug up the bolt. You can tighten this later with a pair of pliers or a wrench. Next, we will install the legs on the feeder. Put the bottom of the bin upside down on the table or workbench. Begin with the 3 metal receivers, those are the short pieces, and push them firmly in place. There's no right or wrong side, just make sure that they are facing out. Then fasten a leg extension to each of the receivers. These only go in one way, so make sure that the feet are facing out and will lay flat on the ground when we turn it over. In the next step, we will attach the motor controller unit. Take out the bag of hardware and set it aside. Previous models had a funnel for the bait. This newer model has eliminated those parts and everything has been integrated into the motor assembly. If we take a look inside the protective cover, you will find the timer. There's a separate video which covers programming, so if you need help, please look for the link on our website. Inside the housing, there's also space for the battery and red positive and black negative alligator clips. Make sure you do not reverse polarity when you get to the point of connecting the battery. Also on the side of the motor is a rubber grommet. This is where the solar panel plugs in. The solar panel gets plugged in the very last step, so do not do this beforehand. This motor has a bayonet mount and requires no tools, just a quick 1/8 of a turn and it is locked in place. Let's put the protective cover back on and continue. At this point, turn the unit over and line up the top part of the feeder bin with the bottom. Now is the time to reach back for that hardware package. There are roughly a dozen bolts and thumb screws for them. Simply align the bin and insert and hand tighten the thumb screws from underneath. Place the lid on top of the feeder. It slips easily into place, but you must give it an 1/8 of a turn to lock it in place. Forget this step and you will eventually need to purchase a new lid because it will fly away. Insert the battery, hook up positive and negative, and you're basically ready to go. The time will illuminate once you hook up the battery. As outlined previously, the solar panel is the very last part to go on the feeder. Open the package and use the metal flange and pick a spot where it is near the attachment grommet in the motor. There are directions on our website if you need them. That's it. You are ready to start your OvoControl program. Please call or email if you have any questions.